Hey y'all, so I've decided that I'm going to give myself a little personal challenge and I'm gonna see if, no, not I'm gonna see, I'm gonna record and just post a video every day and just see what happens like in the month of March. Mind you, it's already March 7th or like March 8th, so we already starting late, but that's okay because I always tell people it's better to start later than never, like literally seriously. But yeah, I do. I just kind of want to see what happens. I know it's not even like the recording nor the editing. Like that's not the problem at all because I literally just pick up the camera, record, and then put a black and white filter on it and post it. That's not the issue. The issue be it be the posting. Like I have a lot of videos in my camera roll that I recorded and done nothing with that information. It really be like, damn, I gotta upload it. Like, what the fuck? I think I just need to get into like a routine. Because my thing is, I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna record it and I'm gonna upload it later. Y'all know that ain't ever gonna happen. I'm gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna do it later, and then yeah, and I'm like a very sporadic person. I'd be like if I have like the momentum to do something, you gotta ride it through the end. Like you can't just record the video and be like, all right, I'm gonna post it later. No, I gotta post it at that moment because then I'm gonna be like, okay, and then record another video and then post that one and never post the old one. Like it don't make no sense how many videos I have not posted, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna do this. I got this. It's March. Damn, I really should figure out the date. Let's just say it's March 7th. It's Friday. It's March 7th. Okay, you got this. I'm going to do this throughout the month of March. We're going to see what happens. And I like to talk. I don't ever... Actually, yeah, I like to talk, but I don't have a lot of people to talk to. So it's like, I ain't doing nothing, literally. But, yeah... I got this for real. I'm just like, ooh. I do be struggling with consistency. I ain't even gonna lie to you, but this is like, it's so unnecessarily easy. It's like really the hardest thing is posting the video. Like, I'm gonna do that. But anyways, let me tell y'all what I'm going through. So right now, I don't know what the hell is going on. Like, I'm not gonna say I'm in a relationship, but I definitely am in a thing with somebody. And this is like my first time ever really going through this. And I'm learning a lot about myself. And I'm learning a lot about what I don't like and what I won't accept. But I'm also learning about myself and like some things I need to change. I definitely do have like a little feisty little attitude. And thank God this motherfucker is very patient because I definitely have at him a few times, like a few times, and he's still here today. But the thing is, like, I don't know. I feel like we both dramatic. Like he be dramatic. Like, you know how many times that we just both dramatic. He be like, "No, you will never hear from me again." I'll be like, "Okay, bet I don't ever want to hear from you ever again." And then the next day, it's as if nothing happens. But no, that's a very patient man for real. I will say because what I'm starting to realize is that like the things that you tell yourself, they actually don't really need to be true. Like I used to tell myself that not that I was gonna be single forever. I didn't believe that. Although that did pop up like occasionally. But I did tell myself that like I was just too difficult to deal with. And I thought about that. I was just like, it don't really need to be like that though. Like I think I really have matured or at least gone through a lot of things that made me realize like what you do really have the power to kind of change some of your situations or like some of the things that you tell yourself they don't actually have to be true. Like there was a time where I was like I'm gonna be single forever and I just thought about it. I'm like but I don't want to be, so I'm just not gonna do that and I'm not gonna believe it. I'm not gonna sit here and try to force myself to be in a relationship just to prove it, but I'm like, I don't believe that at all. Like, yeah. And the same thing, I'm like, it's not that I'm too, this gonna sound fucked up, but like, I be thinking I'm too difficult to deal with. I'm too, like, I used to tell myself I'm too difficult to handle to be in a relationship. And I think about all the people that have told me their relationship problems. One thing that I've learned about life is that whenever I think I'm something, somebody comes in my life that makes me realize, oh shit, no, they're actually worse. Like, like if you ever think you crazy and then you meet an actual crazy person, you were like, suddenly, yeah, I'm just playing. But yeah, stuff like this. But I'm learning a lot about myself. I'm learning that I'm actually stronger than I thought I was, and I definitely can set boundaries. I just need to enforce them better. But it's a lot of things that I just won't tolerate, and I'm glad I went. Sometimes I went a little bit too hard at the beginning. I ain't even gonna lie. This ain't a relationship. I need to stop saying that, but it's really not, because I'm like, right now, what I'm going through, I'm like, I don't want this in a partner. I really don't. Or we both gonna have to do some work. But it's like, I know what I don't want now, and I'm like, this is a little bit too much. However, I will say it is helping me, like, like I said, set my boundaries. Like, I said this, you did this, so I'm gonna block you. No, but I'm for real, like, literally. It wasn't that dramatic, but it was like, no, I said this, you're doing this, and you keep doing this. After a certain point, it's like, I'm not gonna take it. Like, I don't really want to be complicit, and I don't want to really bend myself, like, and you keep on doing this. Like, I don't like that. I don't know, it's just so weird. I'm starting to, like, realize when you are in a relationship or a friendship or with somebody, they do kind of reflect parts of you back to you. Like, I definitely do see myself in him, and I definitely see some things in him, not necessarily that I don't like, but I see some things in him that are very different from how I do things that I wish I could be. Like, for example, I plan everything out. This man is very impulsive to the point, it's actually literally irritating. Like, he's very impulsive to the point where, like, he would do stuff and not really think about it, but to the point where it would affect other people. Like, if I'm doing something, I'm gonna think, okay, this might affect him this way, da 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 da. He like, no, he gonna do it, and if it affects him, it's just that nigga probably still don't care. But it's like, you see what I'm saying? But there are some times where I'm like, I wish I could be like that, or at least have like a bone, be able to tap into that energy without having to overthink everything all the time. Like, that does get annoying. Or like, yeah, like, I'm a little shy, introverted, and then I see him able to, like, strike up a conversation literally with, like, a dead dog, and it'll be like, how do you do that? Like, share, like, it's just certain things, like, you reflect, and then, like, reflecting certain parts of me. I'm kind of getting the understanding of what that means exactly. Like, something they say you get attracted to somebody because it's like it's reflecting certain parts back of you, if that makes sense. I mean, if you share some interest that is kind of reflecting that back in you. I don't know, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. Life is ghetto. Like, I really keep saying that life is really ghetto, but this is really ghetto. Like, this is this is such an interesting experience. Like, I really do feel like this is a science experiment. Like, if somebody, I know the world would go into chaos, destruction, or whatever the fuck, or people would lose their fucking mind if they said this shit actually is a matrix. We are in some fucking lab, But me, if they told me, I would be like, bitch, I knew it. Like, you ain't even have, like, now what? Where do we go from here? Because I'm like, this is just so interesting. Like, we really going through this experience. Like, what the fuck? This is really bothering me. But it's actually kind of beautiful. Like, I know I be saying, like, oh, life is ghetto. It is. Like, let's not be wrong. It definitely is. I know I be like, life is ghetto. And sometimes I'm like, oh, I hate this shit. Actually, I'll pull the plug on this bitch right now. But then I have some moments like this where I'm like, this is really interesting. Like, I'm really learning. And I'm doing things. That's just so weird. I don't know. And then nowadays, I'm just really looking for, like, these type of learning moments over, like, I don't want to say superficial shit, but, like, over superficial shit. Like, I don't really give a fuck about the whole, our life path back at home. For my U.S. people that are watching this, you go to school, get a house, get married, and, like, that's literally it. You work for the rest of your life. Yeah, that's boring. I don't really care about that. Or, like, get all this money and then cars, clothes. Like, I don't really care about none of that. But I just like these experiences like this, like, where I can learn things. But it's so crazy because with wanting to do that, like, it's definitely hard. Like, it's not going to be easy. And sometimes I be like, ugh, these lessons is just a little bit too much. But I don't know. Navigating life right now is kind of interesting. I'm saying right now, I feel like I'm in a Truman Show, and I'm Truman and the audience. Like, I'm looking at what's going on, and I'm actually living it at the same time. Yeah. I'm going to talk to y'all later, though.